Hello, friends. Happy Tuesday. Happy warm Tuesday. In hot and sunny Indiana. Hi, Dawn. Ooh, it is toasty here today. Our heat indexes have been up in the hundreds. Let's see if it tells me what it is right now. It's 90. I have an excessive heat warning. Let's see what it says. How's everyone doing? If you're hopping in, say hi. Let me know what you're working on tonight if you're just here to hang out. Why is this not loading? Okay. Yeah, it just says excessive heat warning. It's not giving me like a heat index, but my computer says it's 90. That's plenty warm for me. I don't mind it because I'm in my sewing room. So I know our heat index is supposed to be in the hundreds so next few days. So pretty warm in here. Hi, Liz. How are you? So tonight we're going to keep working on, let me show you what I've been working on here and there. I haven't really worked on it a lot since last Tuesday. Working on the Prairie Meadow quilt from Lori Holt. There's 12 blocks. It's all turned applique. Last week we worked on block 1. Stop. I hit something on my computer. Now it won't go away. Okay. Technical errors. Okay, so I worked on block 1 last week. I'm working on 2. What I'm going to do, I went ahead and completely finished block 1. But I think what I'm going to do from here on out is I'm just going to go through and get all of the blocks sewn. All of the applique pieces sewn. And then I'm going to do it in stages where I'm going to sew, cut the slits, turn it, that kind of thing. So let's do block 1. I posted it on my community page on my YouTube channel. Is done. I think she's beautiful. It's super fun. I wish I was better at circles. I have not mastered my circles. I can't. I know there's a way to do it. I guess I have to slow down and sew at the slowest speed possible. So I know there's a way to do circles to make them look like circles without any extra equipment or anything that I don't already have on hand. So I have all of these already sewn for block 2. I actually did a handful of them today on my lunch. Awesome. Dawn finished the quilted table runner and is knitting. I have tried knitting, Dawn. I can't. I've tried it. And my mom, who can tat, crochet, quilt, all of it, and she couldn't figure it out either. Yeah, this is too hard. So we're going to keep working on these. I actually picked up and I'm going to start at the bottom. So I got block 12 right here. I'm working on it. And again, my handy dandy trays that I got on Amazon. So I had all of 12 quilts on here. Thank you, Dawn. She said lovely block. Okay. So we're going to keep sewing. I have just a few pieces left on block 11 to sew. And then I'll put all the pieces back on here, and then I'm going to grab block 11 and start sewing on that. Forgive me if I yawn. I'm very tired today for some reason. I already took a little nap after work. That's how tired I was. So yeah, any tips on sewing curves without any special tools, please? Am I just like, I don't know. I always get a little straight edge, it goes where I have to stop and turn. I don't know what to do. I mean, I don't think any of it looks bad, but definitely think I could do better. So we're gonna work on this. I gotta turn down I am doing my stitch length at like 1.5 inches. To help hold it together better because then what I gotta do is I have to cut a slit in the interfacing and then turn it inside out. So we're gonna keep sewing on this. I hope you guys are doing something with me. If you are, let me know what you're working on tonight. Hey, Misty. How is Florida? I'm ready to come back. Our niece that lives in Florida is actually up at their North Carolina home right now. I'd go to either or. I like both. We did go to Michigan for the weekend. It was our anniversary Friday, so we went to Michigan Saturday and stayed the night and got lots of beach time in. I was a big girl and I wore lots of sunscreen. And didn't get sunburned. So normally I get fried. I got a little bit of pink areas, but nothing painful. Yes, thank you, Dawn. I'm gonna have to. I just super, super slow. I almost think I sew almost too slow. I think I need to sew just a hair faster, but more stops. And I don't like to start right on a point. This one I'm using, I have like a knot feature. That's how I'm securing it. So I don't. Oh, congratulations, Misty. Only 20 days without one. That's so great. Good for you. Congratulations. So happy. What are you eating for dinner? I made something I've never made before. Mississippi chicken. It's like the Mississippi pot roast, but with chicken. And the pepperoncinis, ranch packet, a little au jus packet, butter. It was so delicious. We just ate it and a piece of buttered bread. It was very good. I'm trying to come up with simpler quick meals. Because I'm really bad about cooking lately. It just so that was really good though. I think it was a hit. I think hubby liked it. Try to eat simpler, less junk. I think I hear hubby out there now. Ooh, I love pasta salad, dog. I'll have to ask the kids if they want that this weekend. We're having the kids over. That one I did. You know what? I think I was going almost too slow on my circles. I did a little bit faster. Salad. Nice. That's what we're having this weekend, Misty. We're having Sloppy Joes. I actually sewed faster on this one, and I got my curve really well. So maybe I was going too slow. Hey, Tasha girl. Hey, what's up, friend? How are you? How's the new shop? I've been browsing. I really shouldn't spend any money, but I've been browsing. So I think I was going a little too slow. I heard a weird noise. So let's see, some are eating dinner, some are knitting. What you up to, Tasha? Oh, dang it, Tasha. I'm sorry. I hope it goes away soon. I took a nap after I ate dinner. It's okay. You lay down, rest. I really did. I needed it. Hubby and I actually both took a little siesta. I tell you, I needed that little, wasn't even an hour, but I needed that little bit of rest. Just felt really tired. This quilt has a lot of steps, but I like the methodicalness to it. That seems weird. But I can sew in all these little steps, and I feel like it actually goes fairly quickly. I wonder, oh, I already did that. Hi, Zaza. What am I making? I'm working on the prairie. Oh, I just stuck that tack in my finger. I'm working on the prairie meadow quilt. It's a Lori Holt sew along from several years ago. So I've been working on that. I forgot, I'll reshare. I got block 1 done from last Tuesday's live. I got it all finished. Other than finishing this, I haven't really been doing a lot of sewing since last week. So it's supposed to be pretty hot here this weekend. Oh, sorry, Zaza. Sorry, not sorry, Zaza. We are enablers. Thank you, Misty and Tasha. I know. I love the Strawberry Crush quilt. Cannot wait. So once I get this one done, I'll get that one going. But I like it. It is a lot of prep work, but ultimately, I think it'll come together pretty quickly. I like being able to break everything up into steps. So first I'm going to go through, I'm going to sew all my interfacing. Now, mind you, I did mine wrong. The interfacing is supposed to be the same size as the fabric. I was given this, so I didn't have all the instructions, but you can get all the instructions still on her blog for free. So you can print that. All I did was I just sourced all my fabric off of Etsy. And I believe I was able to find it mostly from one quilt shop on there. I did just get another order this week. I bought like a half a yard or something off Fat Quarter Shop. I was short actually this green, which has a lot of stems. I was short that, so I did buy that. I just got that in this week. But other than that, I got most of it. And so the interfacing should be the same size as the actual fabric. I messed up and I didn't know that. So, but I've since printed all the instructions I could find, all the cutting instructions off of Lori Holt's blog called Bee in My Bonnet. So you can do that, and you can go to her YouTube channel. And she always goes through all of her sew along. She always goes through the complete step-by-step of one block. So I love watching her. She has such great tips and stuff. So that's what I'm working on. I'm just going to leave that lay there. Because I'm sewing little things that I shouldn't be in the way. So yeah, the Strawberry Crush quilt is so cute. I just ordered a thread to match that one. There's a thread kit to match this one. So these are the 4 threads that I used on this first block to coordinate. I think it looks pretty nice. They match them. I mean, they just match so well. I love it. So yeah, sorry about that, Zaza. You may lurk all you want, Zaza, while you sew. I do that a lot too. So I hope everybody's cool, staying cool where you are. Oops, I almost went right off. It might have went off just a little. I really think I was sewing a little too slow. Let's move this out of the way. Yeah. So, what else is everybody up to this week? Talked about dinner. Lots of salads. Pasta salad sounds really good. Sloppy Joes are on the brain. We do smash burgers like all the time. So this weekend the kids asked for Sloppy Joes. So I'm all for that. I can throw that in a crock pot. I think we'll have Sloppy Joes, maybe some hot dogs on Sunday for family lunch. And then I'm off Monday, so I'm going to keep the granddaughters. And we're going to hang out. I'm hoping it's so nice we can do the splash pad or something with them. Now, since my interfacing wasn't the same size, and again, I should have left my interfacing the same size as this and just had the shape traced on the interfacing. Was not aware of that until after I cut hundreds and hundreds of pieces out. I was not recutting them. So my flowers, everything could be just a little bit smaller than what Lori's were on the, but you can't tell. It's not going to tell. I'm taking Thursday off. Oh, good for you. We had to split where I work, some people are getting Friday off for the 4th and some are getting Monday. So, which we didn't have any like hardcore plans, but my husband's off Friday, but now I got to work. So I'm taking advantage of that, and I'm going to get the granddaughters. The granddaughter's just going to stay the night after family lunch on Sunday. I haven't kept the grandson. He's all about mom and dad. So I don't know if he would even stay the night. So we're just doing the girls. I'm a little worried about these other ones I got to do because they're so curved. But nothing's perfect in nature, so I'm sure it'll be fine, right? This is just such a good color combination. This purple with this gold. That's going to be a cute one. This is actually block 11 I'm putting together right now. It's going to go purple, red, gold. Love this purple and gold together. All right. Like I said, my plan is to sew everything for all the blocks and then come back and start turning. Because that's stuff I can travel with, or who remembers stuff I can work on in my chair at night when I'm watching TV. The other day I took some of this stuff to the park and turned fabric while I was sitting at the park on my lunch, which was just glorious. But who remembers the metal folding trays? They have the little legs that you used to put on your lap when you were a kid. I love those. I got one this week in an antique shop. So that's what I'm going to use. It's so cute. It's floral. Oh, it's beautiful. I'm so excited about it. So I'm going to use that when I'm sewing. Yeah, it's such a good combo, isn't it? Oh, I messed up. Well, we're going to keep going and see what I can do here. Oh, I was so excited when I found it. I'm not sure how to make this look like it's supposed to. So we're gonna, I have went back and ripped out a few things I've done in this applique process. Yeah, I remember having them as a kid and I just love them. I know, they were so much fun. So yeah, when I found this one and it was in really decent shape, I had to snag it. It's got a little rust on it, but it's nothing that's going to like bother anything. They're so stinking cute. I should have two hands on here. I'm trying different techniques on each one of these curves right now. To see what works. So if I'm not talking, forgive me, I'm thinking. I'm thinking. See, that one got kind of a, I got that one, I got a point. That one I got a point. That one I got a point. I don't like the way it's going at all. So I'm thinking, it still looks like a point to me. Well, that one looks good. Okay, I have to go about 4 stitches, pivot, 4 stitches, pivot. This one I didn't, and it kind of got a point, but it's going to look beautiful anyway. Okay. All right. Thank you, Tasha. I know I do have it. I have it set on 1.5, like I would if I was FPP. Now the leaves I sewed a little bit faster and it seemed to work really well. Yeah, that's, see, it still comes to a point. I feel like it's coming to a point. Ignore the facial expressions. It's getting better. I think I'm getting better. Yep, definitely need to slow down. And I mean, I'm pivoting ever so slightly. I feel like when I pivot too much, it gives me a point. And they're all different. It's okay. It is okay. Yeah, this one's looking much better than the first one. The nice thing is my sewing machine, I have my presser foot or my pedal, as soon as I hit it, my needle drops and starts sewing. So I can do my presser foot up and I think it works a lot quicker that way. Yay! That one looks really good. I'm happy with that one. Looks better than the first one, so we'll take it. We will take it. How's the kids doing, Tasha, in their summer activities? Keeping you hopping? Oh, yeah, summer camp. I remember you saying that. I bet they're out once I get home and go get ready for bed, huh? Oh my gosh, I always forget you guys go so much later than we do. Yes. So is it school and then right on to summer camp? I remember this whole conversation we had last year on how late your kids' New York seems to go to school. Oh my gosh, Tasha. Oh my gosh. Oh girl. Yeah, you're stressed. I am so sorry. Oh my goodness, Tasha. No wonder you have a headache. I am so sorry. That's a lot to take on. Oh my goodness, girl. That's scary. I'm glad you're getting the plumbing issue. That's what I do for work. I don't do the plumbing, I schedule the plumbing. Oh my gosh. Get everything squared away. I'm almost ready to start another block. That one I kind of messed up on. Well, poop. All right, Dawn, have a good night. We'll talk at you later. That is so much to happen at once, Tasha. I guess, yeah, just knock it all out at one time. You're like, what can we do all at once? I'm getting better. By the end of this quilt, I'm going to be a professional. Let's stack these according to size. Okay, so the last piece for this quilt is the big center piece. And then I could start on another one. Frankly, I'm ready to take another nap. Isn't that terrible? Just go to bed. Somebody got a noisy car running. All right, so we'll get this last one done. I'm gonna stop and pivot. Who else is having hot weather? Is it hot up there in New York, Tasha? No, I don't mow anymore here. I don't like running that zero turn mower. It's going to sound bad, but I don't like the smell of mowed grass. Yeah, it's pretty hot here too. It's still 90 here. I know the heat index has been up in the hundreds. I work for a plumbing and heating company, so I do mainly the plumbing side, but I know the cool HVAC side's been pretty hot, but the plumbing side's always busy. That's for sure. Seems like the kids are missing almost a whole summer. We were out by June and didn't go back to after Labor Day. Many decades ago. I don't have any kids in school anymore. I know they got out around here right around Memorial Day. My granddaughter goes to a Christian school, and I'm pretty sure she got out before Memorial Day. This one came out really good. I'm really happy with my curves now. Practice. Practice, practice. So I'm just going to put all this back on here. All these pieces are sewn and ready to get the interfacing cut. This one I do, since I just got that green in that I was out of. Oh, it's good to see you. Thanks for hopping on, Tasha. Prayers for you and your hubby and everything smooths out for your family. Yes, catch up soon. If you need to vent, just text me. You need to dump. Dump upon me. Hot glue strings from hot gluing on that batting. Wow, lots more words. All right. That one's all, oh, Amanda. Stop dropping things. Okay. Now, I'm going to grab 11, and I'm going to work backwards. Ooh, pretty oranges. I like the orange and blue together. That'll be cute. This is for stem pieces. So I'll show you what I do with those. I should do that while I'm on here. I got about 20 minutes, so let's do that next. I'll sit that down there. My first block. I'll throw that up there. Okay. I know, isn't that orange and blue cute together? I did the Missouri Star Advent box again last year. It's probably the last one. I'm not going to do it this year. So I got the bias tape toolkit in this year. So these are stems for block 11. So this is what I did for the other block 1. I think I may have to move up in size for this one though. I don't think this one's going to go through here. I don't remember how big this is, but actually it might go through there. Really fits nicely through there. Let's see. This is gonna, let me see what size I need to use. I'm not for sure. And then it comes with this handy dandy little awl, which is quite sharp. So we're gonna see what size one I can use. If I can use this bigger one. You have to kind of use it to push it through and get it started. But I keep dropping it. I found it worked better if I cut it at a slight angle. I found that it went in the tool better. So I'm just going to cut this off at a small angle. The end that's going to go inside. We'll cut this one too. I just found it helped it. Maybe it doesn't. I don't know. I don't really know. I forget what size this is. Is that a half inch? Looks like it's almost a half inch, but that seems kind of small. Sometimes it's hard to get it to come out the other end. Oh my gosh. I feel like everything I'm touching today, yeah, it definitely helps to cut it at an angle. Definitely helps. So let's plug in the iron and we'll press some bias tape. Yes, this thing has come in super. I was like, man, am I ever going to use it? Yes, I am. It has 1/2 inch, 1 inch, 1.5, and 2 inch. Now, this probably would have fit in the, actually, I probably need to put this in there because, let's switch. I think I do need to put it in the 1/2 inch. I didn't even turn my iron on. Okay, I'll turn my handy dandy iron on. It's definitely like kind of a struggle to get it started. Every time I do it, it's different. It's like sometimes it goes right through, sometimes it doesn't. So you're just gonna fight with it. It is a struggle. Struggle! Does not want to come through there. And at other times, it goes right through. I don't know. Oh, boy. See, now that time it came right through. So now what we're going to do is we're going to press. Back up a little bit here. Get my iron set. So I'm pulling and pressing at the same time. I know I don't have my camera. going for a little ride. I'm pressing with one hand, pulling my holder that has my fabric in it with the other. It's doing this. It's taking that and folding it in half. So then I'll sew it down like that. Let's finish this. Once you get it going, and it's extra long, so I won't need all of it. So like the ends, I won't need. Lori measures it, keeps it very long so that you can sew the edges underneath your other pieces. So there we have it. This one actually ended up with no print on it. Isn't that funny? Like there's a little bit of print here, but the rest of it is no print. So there's one. Let's do the other one. Got about 15 minutes left. And I'm going to turn into a pumpkin. Or a couch potato. Sorry, I am just tired today. Because I may go sit and turn fabric. That might be my unwind for the night. Okay, here we go. Thank you for being here and hanging out with me tonight. I look forward to this. It gets me in here. It gets me doing something I love. I love creating things and hanging out and sewing. Thank you, Misty. All right, there we go. Bug in here. I got my 2 pieces of bias tape done. For block 11, I put my little handy dandy bias tape maker away. So those are very handy. Put that away. All right. I'm just going to fold these up and put them on here. And I can start setting up my next bunch of pieces. Now I am pinning them. Since I didn't make them the right size. I find it easier to keep them where they need to be. So we're going to go ahead and pin all of block 11 together. And then I can start sewing these. I find it easier to get everything prepped in stages. Is anybody else like that? Let's do all the same thing at one time. I feel like it goes quicker. It may not. I don't know. Sorry. Oh, got the yawns today. Oh, these are little tiny leaves. Those are going to be fun. Yes, exactly, Misty. I like a little assembly line. Yes, assembly style for sure. I'd love to work that way. That's why I took the time and made sure I got all the fabric cut for this before I started. And now I'm going to go through and I'm going to get all my pieces pinned together. And I can just sit and sew. This way I have something ready to go as soon as I come into my sewing room. And I have something ready to go as soon as I come home on my lunch. I don't have to do any work then. That definitely helps and helps me to get things done quicker. So let's lay all these out. We keep this room, my sewing room, all shut up during the day because it gets a ton of sun. But I opened it up tonight so I could look outside while I'm sitting in here. Everything's really nice and green. It's like we got quite a nice breeze going too. I think hubby already went out and watered all of our plants, our flowers. We do a lot of pots around here. We like our flowers and stuff. Flowers, a couple ferns. Ouch. Trying to pin it to myself. This one I think is going to be really cool with the oh, and I got to make these little bias strips too, which I didn't realize were in there. I'll do those later. Little teeny tiny ones. But they work. I did them before. I just think this is going to be so cool. With the blues and oranges together. Kind of get this centered up here. This one I'm going to put a couple of pins in since it's quite a bit larger. Put it back over here. I've been getting side eye and laughs at my new job. I'm the only one in Florida with heat warnings every day wearing a sweater at work. Hey, I keep a sweatshirt at work. I put on socks tonight before I got on live because my feet were freezing. My husband and I sit in the air all the time with the blanket on. I have use one of my quilts, but you're fine, Misty. You're fine. This one I'm gonna have to do some manipulating. I didn't have all the right size stencils since they were given to me. Some of them were missing. So let's just be that piece. That piece is a hair too small. I'm not going to recut it though. Well, that's interesting. This piece is just a hair too small. Yes, our grocery store is cold. I get it. I feel you, Misty. I feel you. Thank you. Aren't they? I love Lori Holt fabric. I like the cozy, I don't know, warmness of her fabrics. This one I got to trim down a little bit. So we're giving it a little bit of a haircut. Just a little trim. We're going to trim a smidge more. I cut my own bangs this week. It turned out pretty good, though. I'm going to trim a little bit more. All is well. Let's try this again. Perfect. None the wiser. All right, I got a couple more pieces to pin, and then we're going to call it a night. I've always loved orange. I don't know why, but I'm loving this color combo. That's good. That's good, Vincy. You just spend that. That's a good idea. Spend that haircut money on fabric. Absolutely. I just went to a pixie cut last year, and it's, as you can see, pretty short, but I actually want it even shorter. I want it shaved a little bit more on the back. I've had hair shorter than this before, so this is nothing to me. All right. I want to thank you for hanging out with me tonight. And I'll be back here Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern. I'm going to go relax and unwind before I head to bed. Thank you for joining me, and I'll be back next week. Have a great week and stay cool, my friends.